Hello, twin. Back up, up, up. Okay. Whew. This is always a job for me. I don't know why. I should be used to it by now. Hello, Max. Okay. Get up there. There we go. Hello, China. China Empire. Big shout out. Put the numbers in there. Hey, Patrick. Sweet and savory. Hello. Just going live to bring some people on to have some little chit chat for a while. We just come in and talk just about different subjects. 757. So anybody who has Zoom can dial in the numbers and they can come on here with me and we just talk. I do, Patrick. Well, they was waiting on me, and Alex was having a problem with internet, and they asked me to say, "You going live tomorrow?" And I'm like, "Yeah," but I was having Wi-Fi issues. Zoom is like kind of like webinar. Um, it's kind of like what's the other thing called, y'all? Help me, y'all in the chat. Help me. The Zoom is just a better version of that other thing they be using. Um, Skype and that other one, Patrick. The other one they be using, the free one. But the version I have to pay for. But y'all can download the other. Hello, Laura. The other version, y'all can download the free app, and y'all can come on here with me using the free app, and I can have multiple people here on this application with me because I have the webinar version, and we all can get on here. Yeah, Hangouts. That's it, Patrick. It's like a better version of Hangouts. Hello, Nicole. But Zoom, you can download Zoom for free. It's a free app. And then y'all can dial that number in that I put in and come on here with me. Hello, Joanne. Hello, Nanya. What you been paying, Laura? I see you've been hard at work. Nicole, it's a free app, baby. It is free. All you gotta do is download it, sweetheart, and just try to learn how to maneuver it, go through it. And once you go to that part that says join, dial in those numbers and click, boom. And once I see you pop up, all I gotta do is bring you in. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Laura. I'm sorry, baby. Yeah. No, universe, we always going through something, baby. It's gonna be all right though. Hello, Aurora. It's gonna be all right though, sweetheart. You gonna get through it. It be rough, you know. I think my mom was our backbone too. So I know what you're saying. Hello, Deborah. Yeah, that's a good thing. We hate to see our loved ones suffer, but at the same time, we hate to see them go too. Laura's grandpa. That's who we're talking about, Laura's grandpa. I'm not gonna stay on a whole long time, but do anybody want to jump in with me? Let me put the numbers in again. I'm sorry I'm coming on so late, y'all, but I had some internet issues, and it took me a while to try to get them straightened out. I think that's why it went haywire on me last night. It wasn't so much as my Zoom. I think it was my internet, my Wi-Fi went haywire, and that's why it cut me out. And that's why I did. I'm glad I didn't touch nothing, so the show could go ahead and finish playing out. So I had to make some changes to my Wi-Fi, and it took me a little while to make those changes. And I think I'm gonna leave it as is this time. I'm not gonna change it. That little box is it wasn't working for me because I don't think I had this much problems just using my phone. You want me to pull some cards? I want to do which ones do I want to pull? Um, Hello, Sabo. I'm trying to figure out which cards I want to pull. Anybody want to join me? Let's see which cards I want to pull. I want to pull those. Don't think I'm pull these. I'm gonna use these. What is it, baby? Oh, anyone in the kitchen? we'll pass through then. Hello, Sydney. Hello, Laz. Somebody come in. Let me see. Who just asked me for some cards? Okay, that's Joey. Ooh, my mind bad. Hello, Judith. I am love. Joanne, these cards are kind of new, so I want to try these. Um, they're really nice cards. Y'all know I love my cards. So let's see what these cards say, Joanne. Alex, come on in. Let me get this number in here again. Yeah. I'm sorry I'm coming in so late, y'all. I had internet issues. That's why Patrick had to take over for me last night. It became Patrick's show. I should have renamed it and said Patrick's show. Let's see, Joanne. Let's see what we get for you, baby. Okay. Okay. Chief of the earth. And then I got the foolishness and obstacles. Now these cards gonna have slightly different meanings from my other cards because these cards are cartomancy poker deck. So they have their own little meaning. Okay. This is the king of diamonds. And this is the chief of the earth card. This is chief of the earth card. And see, king of diamonds is a natural leader leading by example. Strong, committed, authority, and trustworthy person. So that was your first card, Joanne. The second one says foolishness. It's the seven of spades. And it says spades. Lacking judgment, not thinking straight. A bad decision. And then obstacle, which is the eight of diamonds. And it says something that stands in the way of progress, discouragement, a physical boundary that you need to surmount to move forward. So, how does that sound, Joanne? Mama looks. Hello, Michael. Ain't nobody here? Oh, okay. Y'all in here. All right. I got some people.
Hello? Oh yeah, this one. Oh,
I know I missed it. What'd your hand say? Sounds like my life, LOL. All right.
Hi, Alex. How you doing? Hi, Lois.
Hello.
I'm doing good. Hello.
Some echo in here.
Mm-hmm.
Let me
Yeah.
see. Are we okay with the voice?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I always have to ask.
Hello, Cynthia. You welcome with your hand.
Hi, Desert. Hi,
Dining with
Aurora.
Vanity. Hello.
Hello,
Mike,
Aurora.
Michael Warner. Dining with Vanity.
Hello, Slim.
Celine Albert. Max Vision. RBT. Deborah. Oh,
I will, Slim.
Twin Crow. Oh, wow. I guess Patrick's not on yet, right? Hasn't been on
Oh,
yet.
Patrick's here.
Oh, how you doing, Slim? That's a new name, yeah.
Slim Dave.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, Louis,
I,
you got some new cards? Sorry.
Well, kind of, sort of.
Mm.
I haven't really been working with these. So I'm like, let me pull them out and work with them for a few minutes. Joe had wanted some cards. So I'm like, well, let me use these, pull them out and kind of work with them a little bit.
Nice.
Y'all
I,
know I'm a card freak. I love my cards.
oh, who isn't? Oh boy, I got about 13, 14 decks, so I qualify separate from my playing cards. The ones that I have for playing, so that one's
I
I
got
have
the casino deck.
oh wow, that's awesome.
So this is not. Never mind.
This is
Oh,
In
that.
my and down here they only sell bicycle cards, the bicycle.
Judith. Okay.
Yeah, the bicycle. So I get the regular with just the playing cards. They sell them bicycle. Red, blue, and black. They got the three colors, so they're pretty nice. So
Oh yeah. Cool.
yeah.
Oh,
Joey said she got about 10. I think it was
oh, there. Damn. Oh, bonjour, Celine. Bonjour.
who was that? Trisha said she had like 40.
I don't know.
40. That's a lot.
I
How many? Oh my goodness.
think it was
Yeah.
Trisha said she had like 40.
Damn. Oh,
Oh my
yeah. That's
goodness.
too much.
Well, I don't know. Is it?
I can see how she do that though, because it happens. It happens, baby.
I
Yeah.
think as you start young, when you're early, like in your 20s, and you get older, you got it. Oh, look at that. That's awesome.
Yo, Patrick.
Okay.
How you doing, old?
For
How you doing, old
Yeah,
friend?
give
Much
me
love,
just a minute,
Laura.
y'all.
Peace.
Awesome.
I got the same problems I had last night. Can't hear you.
Oh. Well, just go ahead and work on the Patrick. Um, for
Hmm.
Miss Judith, I pulled the intuition, family chief, and consciousness. So let me pull and see.
Oh, Nanya, don't worry about it. When you get yourself and you find one that resonates with you, just grab it. Grab it. Don't even worry how it works. Just grab it and then play with it. That's all. That's
Oh,
all
you
you.
talking about the
Yeah.
cards?
Yeah, Nanya says she's a newbie in it. She never doesn't have a deck yet, but
Oh, that's
yeah.
wrong.
That first deck you get, remember, it's gonna be the first one that resonates with you, and then you're gonna um, you're gonna remember that deck for the rest of your life. So it'll
Uh,
always be with you. Yeah.
Okay, I pulled the Ace of Hearts. This is the intuition, your higher form of intelligence, perception of the abstract. Says the answer is within you. Go with your gut.
I love that. I love those cards, Lois. Those are awesome cards.
Then I pulled the King of Hearts. Hold on, what is it? This is the family chief, and it says a leader, provider, and a life guide. Moral strength. It says a leader. And I pulled, see, this is consciousness. This is just an extra card, though. Man, this is the man card, and this is subject that identifies him or herself is just, hold on, let me see. Okay, reading the wrong one. Your awareness of the world, sensation, thinking, intuition, and feeling. So, yep. Let me see, somebody else said something. Let me go back and see who else wanted the card. I see somebody.
Um,
That one was for Judith. Um,
Aurora.
that was
Um,
Lori.
Aurora Rain wanted one. May I please get
Oh,
one on the list, or for my husband and I? Thank you.
for your husband too.
For her and her husband, yeah.
You
Oh,
got some
that.
cards? You got some cards?
Wait, I?
Last.
Oh, yes. That.
You got some cards out?
Your thing is not working. The sound.
No, I have it muted
Oh,
because I can mute it here and then on the computer. So I
right.
have a this when I mute it here, it doesn't affect the stream. It looks like I'm still in the picture.
Please miss my talk.
Let me go get a defining deck there for you. That'd be nice.
Okay.
Oh shit, they were
Oh,
saying it right
somebody
there.
else put a dragon deck.
Oh boy, yeah. Okay,
Put the dragon deck.
I'll get 3 decks out. I pull them out in 3. Give me a moment.
Ooh. You got the Ross Patrick.
That's a silly question, isn't it? Here we go. Anyone got a question?
Okay, Miss Aurora. Let's see what I got for you, dear. I pulled the 10 of diamonds.
That's a good one.
And it says pointing and moving to the next level. The end of something and the beginning of something better. Success. Then I pulled the 5 of spades. It's amazing how they have so many different meanings for these cards. The 5 of spades, and this is desire. It says wanting something more than you thought possible. Sexual attraction, intimacy, loves for a person, object, or outcome.
Mm.
So you're talking about your husband. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Time to switch the computer off.
And the 5 of clubs.
Nice.
Fate. An occurrence beyond your power. Everything happens for a reason. Acceptance and trust.
Trust everything is going to be well.
Oh, please. It could be something spicy up in there now, Aurora. Come on now.
Oh, dear. Do we need an adult rating for this show?
Deborah also wanted, Deborah Tucker. May I have one, please?
I think she want to read from Aurora waiting on the read from
Let's start writing the names down so we don't forget. So Deborah wants one.
Oh, you owe Deborah one.
Yeah, she's my first one.
Mm-hmm.
And then, okay, what did anybody want? Which ones? Just specify which ones you want from who, and then we'll work it that way, I guess. And
I'll have
write.
one of yours, Lazaro.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that one for you then, Patrick. And then, okay. All right, I'll work this one first then for Deborah. If you're finished with the one you did?
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds nice. Okay, let me go back to full. I've been having to shuffle these a little bit different because they're a little bit delicater. So I get the cards a little different now to keep them preserved a little better. So what I do is I'll pull 3. So what I do is I get the first one from the middle, and one from the bottom. They usually work good, and you'll never get the same ones again. Yeah. I'll define it with a fairy. Now, before I do any of this, any particular question you have so that they can focus on it? Deborah? Just, you don't have to say the question. Just, is there any particular question? Keep it in your mind. You don't need to write it there. I prefer not to even write it. Just keep it with you. And then, because it could be personal, and then ask it, and then this will work on it, okay? All right.
Deborah wanted a general.
Okay. All right.
Oh yeah, and Desert Rose, when you get a chance, I have a question for the rods, Patrick.
No, that's good. Patrick can
is already on it.
Patrick can do that right now while I set.
What's the question then, Desert Rose? And I'll do that while Lazaro's getting ready.
Hello there, YouTube kid.
Patrick, did you heard that the few sun observatory were closed down?
Yes. And that wasn't the only one, was it?
There was a lot. I found out there's a fleet of spaceships around the sun.
You want to know what that is? You don't want to know why they were closed down?
I already know, but give me your explanation.
Okay.
There's a tunnel that goes from one observatory to Area 51, and they're redigging the tunnel out. So they collapsed the old one, and when they did that, to cover up the stench, because there's a big smell over there, they shut down all the observatories in that whole area just to cover up the whole thing. But it's really, the sun's like is molting in and out. And what is said is that they're catching the molting energy and capturing it into prisms. And it's the same way that they sent the energy to us. They captured a sun in another ascended planet, and those are the light that we're getting for us for ascension. And then the energy of that molten sun is going to be saved for another planet that's going to ascend also. So it's a cooperation of magnitude. It's more than meets the eye, the whole scenario. Yeah. The sun and the observatories, yeah. They're two different things. But they're trying to cover it up, you know, as they always do.
But what I understand that all the sun observatory around the world were closed down, not the only one in the US.
Yeah, I think what Lazarus says may be true, but I think that might be a distraction as well.
Yeah,
anyway, Desert Rose has a question, so I'm not going to ask that before I lose it.
All right. Well,
and the question is, if the rods will behave themselves, will Desert Rose get her money in October? That's a yes.
Oh, beautiful.
Lovely.
Okay, let me get my my second pair of eyes. Yeah, here we go. All right.
She wants me to ask for November as well. Desert Rose wants me to ask for November as well. Could be November. It said October, so that's what it says about November. Is Desert Rose getting the money in November instead of October? No. Definitely October.
Oh, okay. October it is. Desert.
And if it isn't, go to Lazarus' house and he'll pay you.
There you go. It says here, it's beautiful here. It says here, she has the golden.
Wow.
I don't know if you can see it. It's the golden orange dragon. And what it represents is expanding your light for ascension. Be a peaceful warrior. This card came out in the reading, the general reading of the week too. Expand your light for ascension. Be a peaceful warrior. Help those in need. Remember your magnificence. I guess that's what you do with your oils. Then it says you have the green dragon. The green dragon. This is a dragon that is very particular. If you see the dragon, it says helps you tune in to the secrets of nature. Receive answers and guidance from nature. Align with your divine essence. It doesn't mean that you align with the divine feminine or masculine, just your divine essence, which means both. But you see that little key and the dragons around in the forest? That means that take a little walkabout in the forest. It'll help you expand the light. Apparently, you're going to be connected with the elementals. And then this one's very obvious. Again, it came out in the reading this week. It says, Fire Dragon. This dragon, what it does is it burns up the lower energies around you. And then it says, you are safe, protected, be determined and inspired, clear your soul pathway. It's kind of like the obstacles that you had before, you can literally burn them away. And guess what? Where your energy comes from. Nature, the elementals, your divine essence, the God part in you. And then look at what we have to define it. We have the discipline card from the fairy. Again, this is an elemental, and it happens to be a fairy card, so it's pretty close. It says here discipline. Now we're going to read what that represents. And okay. I love reading these storybook cards because they. Okay, I'm back again. Discipline. Okay. That doesn't mean that we need discipline, but it means a different aspect when we're saying it in an elemental. It says, delve deeply into the sacred through your choice of many spiritual practices. I guess you can relate to that. Or discipline. See, it doesn't necessarily mean disciplines. It could be just practices, whether through religion or yoga, meditation, or prayer by yourself in a group. Committing to a practice can give you new tools and skills. You will expand, stay centered, and hear the soft, sacred voices that call to you. That's a very special card. Has to do with the elementals. Okay, and then I'll read you the Lenormand card, which is, it represents, this is so small, I gotta read it. Small success, fame without much gain. Now, what this means is that, let me see. It represents this one.
Can't hear you.
You're on mute.
This is a special card. This represents not that you'll get small gains, but everything you do is in small increments. You see, small little leaps, and they're very strong and positive. And that's what that is. This whole reading is for. Okay. So to recap, you're expanding the light of ascension, and it requires you to be in tune with nature. And you're going to clear, when you're in tune with nature, all your paths, lower energies that are stopping you. You're going to have the assistance with all the things that you know, your skills, and they're going to allow you to do everything, but you're going to do it in little small increments. Okay. I hope that was very precise.
For Deborah Tucker, right?
Yes. Yeah.
He says, whoa, thank you, Lazaro.
They're beautiful cards.
Yes.
That particular one, I love the green one because the green one's nature. It's the dragon that works with nature, which I have my little blue dragon here, just so you guys can see it. It's my little.
That was out earlier in one of your earlier videos, wasn't it?
Yeah. I don't know if you've seen it, Alex.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's from the Blue Dragon universe, which I believe that I remember the universe. It's kind of weird. We're gonna. Oh boy, they're jumping out again. How many here can remember the universes that they were from? Have they been able to do that yet? You're gonna start remembering that.
I didn't know we came from a different one.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, what it is that we have not just this universe as experiences, but we have others. So
okay. Yeah, I can accept that. Yeah.
When we go from one to another, we kind of like we group back with source. So then all the knowledge is collected there, and then we venture off to another universe. It's not like we're we're in both, because I think even though there are some that are in both, some beings, just so you know.
Yeah, multi-dimensional beings.
Yes, not multi-universe, yeah, multiverses.
Multiverses, yeah.
Yes, that is possible. The Palladians venture off into that. In fact, it was believed, I think it's believed that the Palladians came from a neighboring universe into this one, and when they came here, they pretty much set the parameters from the other one, and then when they settled here, so then that's when they were joined with the Anunnaki on the underworld, which is right below heaven. So yeah, there is a connection with the Anunnaki and the Palladians, and that's why I tell people that to not have so much battle ensuing against the Anunnaki or the Palladians or whoever put us here in this universe. We pretty much agreed to it, and the setup.
There's good and bad in everything.
Yeah, yes, there's polarity. I just call it polarity. I don't call it any more good or bad, because something is good for some and something is bad for others. You know.
Yeah.
Like for instance, in the Jewish religion, they don't eat pork, so that's bad for them. But in Thailand, that's all they eat is pork. So then,
in Germany, they eat a lot of pork too. Schnitzel.
Schnitzel, Wiener Schnitzel, yeah. And then, and it's interesting. I wanted to mention pork because I'm probably going to do a video on it. You guys are going to freak out that the closest thing to human DNA is pork. Is pig. So
I knew that.
If you didn't, yeah. So
oh yeah, later Desert also wanted a car, but to answer on that what you just said, I doubt it. I have. They say we are close to monkeys, but what I found out, we are closer to dolphin.
Well, the dolphin has the record holders for the Akash. Yeah, they're the keepers. Yeah, there's a relationship with the dolphins.
Dolphins
we got like 5 species mixed in with us.
Dolphins got a bigger brain than us.
Oh,
it's not like we're just one species. It's more like
they're hybrids.
Yeah, because the one that they use the most, that's close to us for valves, for any organs, even the what you call it, the lenses for the eye, they use the collagen. They use it from the pig. So if anybody uses lenses,
lovely.
Yeah. So yeah, so that's, and then so yeah, that's what it is. We get a lot of things from pig only because there's no rejection, like, and plus, and it's going to sound disturbing, but I'll just say it once. The people they interviewed that are cannibals, they say that the human tastes like pig. So it's disgusting, but they do. So there is something to do with I believe that when Adam and Eve, we were very close to being related to pigs, but now from Eve to now, we're so far off. We don't have like a close match as before. Way off. So let's see who was next.
Desert.
The Desert was okay. What was?
Aurora also wanted one for her and her husband on something that they created. Something that they created together, I think.
Oh, I remember Aurora. Yeah, I know what she created. Yeah. Does Desert Rose have a particular question?
Okay. No.
She didn't want to mention it, right? Okay.
Behave yourself, Lois. I can see you.
How you doing, Panther? Inspirational?
Hey, inspirational. Peace.
Oh, she was on the show with Unbiased. I couldn't listen to it all. But yeah, that was awesome.
Oh yeah, Desert wanted a general.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and Aurora is something that her and her husband created. But I think you already know that.
And I do know what she's talking about. I know what
Good.
Yeah.
Deborah says she feels awake when she's sleeping and sleeping when she's awake. That's me. Especially when Lois hits that go live button.
Ah.
Laz got the flow right now, Panther. You got that dragon deck out.
Oh boy. There's definitely a lot of energy with this deck right now. Oh boy. Okay. All right. That's the one it wants to be, and it's a beautiful one. Oh boy. I love that one.
Inspirational touch. We're doing cards and rods.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you got a raw question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please do the.
Are the rods sad because nobody's asking the question? Yes.
I'm gonna have to ask you, Panther, how you got started, girl.
Patrick, I have a need that I need to be. How would you say fulfilled? Will it be possible? It be fulfilled? That's how I have to stress it. So
Okay.
personal.
No time scale. Just is it going to be fulfilled? Your need.
Yes.
Okay. I'll try not to let my mind wander. Will Lazaro's need be fulfilled? Yes. Quick yes. Strong yes.
Yeah, I know. They're always telling me.
You already knew that, though, didn't you?
They always tell me to be,
Some cards pulled too.
be patient. Okay, so we're gonna. Here goes the reading for. I guess Desert Rose. Patrick, I'm gonna do yours next. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. And then. Okay. Okay.
I think I found out why I keep sweating. I think I'm on the menopause.
Okay. Okay. All right. This is very interesting. It's the white dragon from Lyra.
Nice.
Wow, nice.
The white dragon from Lyra is a particular dragon. It connects you with the highest Christ light. It means that develop your causal chakras, bathe in ninth dimensional Christ light. That mean Christ could mean, when you're non-Christian, just means the energy of it would be like the energy of love, you know. And then you have the next one is the black dragon, which is very special. I think this one, I've talked about this one before. You see that little thing? That's a cocoon. This means that cocoons you so that your divine potential grows. It says here, meditate, reflect, undergo a metamorphosis. This all indicates that there's a introspectiveness of you focusing on ninth dimensional energy to grow. And then guess who you're going to connect with? I love this dragon. This is Source Dragon. It's one of my favorites. Source Dragon. This is Primal Creator. This represents attune you to the infinite. Be still. In the silence, magic will happen. Be in the moment, in the now. These three means that you must, right here, you see, connect with the I am love. You must connect with the essence of what love is. This dragon right here, the black dragon, means you must go within yourself. Meditate in some place quiet by yourself. A lot of reflecting, a lot of understanding of yourself. This is your energies right now, and this is your connection to Source, Source Dragon, to Primal Creator, which is always going to be, it requires you to be still. Don't put any kind of thoughts or ideas of what you think is going to happen. That's not going to work. Connecting with Source means that you cannot have anything in your head of what you think it is. It's going to happen on its own. You got to be still and wait for him to connect with you. And let's define that a little bit. Lots of enthusiasm from the elementals. The enthusiasm card. If you can see that there's a lot of hope. It's like spring has just broken out and all the flowers are popping out. The elementals, the fairies are there rejoicing. Enthusiasm. And let's read what that is for enthusiasm for you. It says here, enthusiasm attracts more enthusiasm. Be joyous and dance naturally in your life, and you will attract a dance partner or dance partners. This means that if you're enthusiasm, you will attract people similar to you that can help you on your venture. Okay, you say you don't know how to be enthusiastic. Take some lessons in enthusiasm. Guess who it says to watch? Watch children, puppies, kittens. They can be very enthusiastic. What does that mean? That we must learn from what? The children, because they're very enthusiastic and they can play with a single crayon all day long because they're enthusiasm. And let's define this with a Lenormand. It says deep unnecessary friendship, sweet thought, peace of mind. This is, you see that there? Let me look at this. It's friendships, acquaintances. This has to do with enthusiasm, what you must, there are friends that you can talk to, join in the community, the I am love. Connect with them. There are people similar to you that can work with you, that can together. You must be in this particular fashion. Understand that, to give a summation, rest in your causal chakra. This means that the causal chakra is what's outside of you and what causes effects. This means that you have to understand it, comprehend it, and it says that you must rely on connect with your divine essence. Okay? This means that you must connect from within. All your answers are from within. But you must connect and have enthusiasm as a child. And I just dropped the other card, but it says that there are people that you know that can also be of help. Okay? That's a very particular reading.
Patrick, you got a question?
Okay, and that would be the relationship card. You gotta talk to people of some of the things that you're going through. They might have interesting questions and answers for you. Okay.
She says, whoa, Lazarus, you're spot on, my brother. Thank you.
Okay.
And Patrick, you got a question from Joanne. She said, "Am I a star seed?"
I think we're all star seeds. So it's going to say yes. Is Johan a star seed? Yes, it was moving before I even started saying it.
I think this community is got together because there's a lot to do with the star seed. So
yeah,
that's what Patrick knows. Yeah.
Okay, I know Panther wanted to read it. Is there anybody before her?
Aurora.
Aurora, yeah, Panther. Okay.
Oh yeah, Patrick, could you ask the Rod's question if
sure.
The UFO fleet around the sun are benevolent beings?
That's an interesting question.
Inspirational.
Is the UFO fleet around the sun benevolent beings? That was a fast yes, Alex.
Okay. Inspirational had a question too.
Okay.
Will my grandbaby grow past her anger and blame?
Could you say that again, please, sweetheart?
Inspirational asked, will my grandbaby grow past her anger and blame?
Okay. Will Inspirational's grandbaby grow past her anger and blame? Yes. Bit of a slow yes, so it might take a while.
All right, this one's for you, Patrick.
Okay.
Do you have any questions particularly? It's good that you make questions with this because I did give a general reading, but it's better if you do a specific question. It can be then I can direct what they want to say to you about that question versus just give a general thing. See, more powerful.
Do you need me to tell you the question or just think it?
Yeah, you just think it. Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that.
Thank you. Okay, I got you. Oh, yes, sir. All right.
Keep it to yourself, Lazaro.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I know.
We're connected by the man.
Yeah, he's been in and out of this chat so far. So we've been helped. So he's also in a lot of your videos too. I've seen it.
I know, I've heard him.
Yeah. He's been all the time talking to me all the time. So and he talks very fluently now with me. So it's just
I'm tending to keep him at a distance at the moment because I'm not ready for that yet.
Well, yeah, I was telling that to people that and this is the disclaimer. Disclaimer not to Ormus is just for educational purposes. But when people used to, the one who invented Ormus, and discovered it again, which was David Hudson, he gave one guy what he called white gold powder, and the gentleman had to move to the middle of like a desert because he couldn't handle the telepathy he gained from it. So he basically had to seclude himself away from people.
Yeah.
Because it was just he felt and sensed everything that everyone else around him. So he wasn't able. So I tell people the process of ascension should be slow, and that way. Okay, let me see. Oh wow, That is a
Patrick,
nice card.
Cynthia asked if she's a star seed because she don't believe she is.
Cynthia.
Yeah, Cynthia.
Mm.
The rods never lie, Cynthia. Is Cynthia a star seed? Says no.
Can you refresh? Could you ask if Cynthia is an indigo?
Okay. That surprised me. That I was thinking yes all the time I was asking that, so it shows that they don't follow what I think. Is Cynthia an indigo? Yes, very quick.
Yeah.
Have a chat with Alex.
The indigos can only connect with certain people. I've connected with about hundreds of indigos telepathically just with meditation. So you can connect with the other indigos similar. And they're very beautiful children. All the children in the world, there's like 1 million indigos. So you can connect with millions of them. There's 1 million of them out there. And I would connect with particular ones in Australia. And I used to know their names. And he just heard me right now. But yeah, the indigos are beautiful children. All right, Patrick, here we go. It says here, you're going to love this one.
I'm sure.
It says here, the Royal Blue and Gold Dragon.
Wow, I love that one. Look at that.
Yes, this one means strengthens you to stand in your power and wisdom.
Wow.
Awaken to your own majesty. Hey, you're in the Queensland, right?
I am. I'm about 40 miles away from her.
Wear your cloak of power with pride. Wow. That seems to be just like you. And then you have the Lilac Fire Dragon. Transmutes through the power of divine love. Oh my God, that's what you do with your readings.
Wow.
Okay.
But my readings are full of love. They really are.
Open up to transcendent love and enlightenment. Purity of the heart brings peace, hope, and joy. It seems, Patrick, it's answering your question.
It is, yes, it is.
And guess who you're going to connect with finally? And I shuffled this thing to death.
You're giving me goosebumps now, Lazaro. Calm down.
You're connected with Primal Source.
I knew that one was coming.
It came out on the other reading, didn't it? Yes. Mm-hmm. It's coming out today. Source is aware of you. Attune you to the infinite. Be still. In your silence, magic will happen. Be in the moment, not in the past, not in the future, in the moment. Now let's see what it says for the fairyland.
That will help me a lot, actually. Just that one thing.
Yes, and it says here, floating. You're in the clouds.
They've got to be sturdy clouds.
Oh, you're gonna love this one. I love this one.
Fantastic.
It says here, it says, floating around can be fun for a while. It can give us new perspectives when we are not sure which way to go or what to do. This is answering your question. Just be sure to be balanced and comfortable about where you are being taken. If you don't feel good about your direction, get off. Jump onto another cloud.
Yeah. Okay. Brilliant.
All right. Then the Lenormand, it says witful and busy woman. It says deception. This is a particular situation that, yeah, okay. Why would it says witful and busy woman. This means that there are people that are going to work with you on this. Not necessarily busy women in particular, but it indicates that there are people that are busy on your solution. Okay?
Yeah.
But you must do this part in yourself. Okay?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Oh, I apologize. Your main focus is going to be, for me, it would be the royal blue and gold dragon. Stand in your power.
Yeah. The first one that came
in your
out.
majesty. Okay? This will allow you, it says here, transmute to the power of love and your connection with source is infinite.
Yeah.
So much that you can get. Okay? Always remember that. And remember, if the cloud doesn't seem right, jump onto another one. People are going to help you.
Mhm.
Okay.
That was a fantastic reading, Lazaro. Thank you.
Okay, let's see. We have Patrick. Did I read Desert Rose is the next one, right?
No, you did Desert Rose already.
Oh, okay. I gotta check. Aurora and then Panther, right?
Right.
Be back in a sec, guys.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Let me do all this shuffling here.
Oh, yeah, Louis, could you pull a card from the deck you have? The looks like Gypsy.
Yeah.
Looks like Gypsy.
No, the ones you were. Yeah, those ones.
Oh, okay.
You guys are doing the shout outs, right? Right. Alex?
Shout out?
Anybody new came in? I think Sue came in, right? Okay.
Oh, yeah. Louis is on it.
Oh, okay.
I'm typing in there, so I won't disturb, you guys.
Don't worry about that.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Inspirational touch would also want a reading. Okay. Lori, I think, if I remember correctly.
This for you, Alex.
Yeah, Cynthia.
Cool.
Did Cynthia say it was a good for her? Did it resonate? I hope so. It was very particular, that one. Yeah. Oh, okay. Here we go. Remember, if you have any questions, it'll be more direct, the answers. Okay? So make yourself a question. And like that, something that you have in need. And I think she did say it. She said for her and her husband, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did. I got the 2 of clubs for you, Alex. Ego. And this is conscious mind, thoughts and memories and emotions. Trust yourself. Self-esteem.
Oh,
that's cool for you.
Alex, what was your oh, she's gonna read it now? Okay.
I'm sorry, what was mine? What
was your idea of what the closing the observatories was?
They spotted a UFO fleet around the sun a lot, big ships, and they closed it down.
Well, you know why the big ships were? They're catching the sun's transforming. That's why they're trying to hide it too. The sun's flipping inside out, and so it's preparing. So when it's releasing the energy, and the collective is, I think it's catching all the energy, excess energy, because it'll destroy this whole planet, this whole simulation we're in. So then it has to catch them in like these triangle prisms. So that's what the whole thing is. So it's kind of interesting, the metamorphosis the sun is going through now. It's amazing, unbelievable. I think it's going to change first before to prepare us to go into full 4D.
Do you think the sun is dying?
It's changing. It got this infusion of energy so it can transform and revive itself. This has been done to the sun more than once, so because the sun would have died already a long time ago. You know.
Can I ask you a question? Was Saturn a sun?
I think Saturn was part of another setup. There's like, I think there's others. One of the planets was like the hell planet, and then they stored people that to. I'm not too much into the planets because it'll be too much for my plate. I work with like with timelines, which now they're closed. Everybody's still saying that they're open, but if you do open up a timeline, you're gonna be hit by the guardians of the timelines, which then you're gonna have to deal with some heavy karma. So we have to be careful how we deal with the timelines. So they're kind of like monitored now because we're like on a straight line zip. Do you feel that too, Alex? Straight line zip to ascension. You know, it's almost getting straight. You know, not too much ME effects. I haven't seen too many of them anymore. It's almost like, you know, what? What? I'm sorry, what? What? My wife says, the man says we're halfway into the 4D already. That's what he says.
Hello, Mrs. L.
We can get assistance from the man now, straight from the horse's mouth.
Let me give you the other card.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead. Oh yeah. Let's see what he says. Oh
I
wow.
pulled the Ace of Hearts, and this is your higher form of intelligence, perception of the abstract. The answer is within you. Go with your gut.
I'm going with my gut.
Then I pulled the Jack of Spades.
Jack of Spades.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
The Jack of Spades. These some cool cards.
Yeah.
I like these too. There's gonna be some good ones.
Max has got.
Wow. I'll tell you what, we've been getting these cards all night long. What? What? No, they can't see you. Don't worry about it. Go ahead.
And this is the Herald of Discovery. A person who promotes interest for something. Explorer, visionary, visitor from abroad. A sign that something new is coming.
Yes. Fantastic cards.
I'll have her do a reading for me. Pull a couple of cards for me.
Yeah, I love those cards.
Yeah. Okay. Are you ready, Aurora? You you have a real nice setup of cards, which again, has been coming up during the night, and I shuffled them up really good. And I pulled each one from a different spot, so they weren't together, okay? This one's the Omega Dragon. Alpha Omega, that's completion. This means that harness the divine feminine power of creation. This is for you and your husband, both. They need to have that both. And then you have Source Dragon. This has come up again all night long, huh? Source has been with our community. How about that, fellas? It says here, attuned to your infinite, be still in the silence, magic will happen, be in the moment. Then again, this dragon has come up again. The blue, royal blue and gold dragon.
Nice.
We must be related.
It says here, strengthen you to stand in your power of wisdom. Awaken to your own majesty. Wear your cloak of power and pride. Okay. What does this have to do with the two? This means that this is a soulmate card selection. That's what that is, soulmates. Now, let's read the fairy card. It says reward. You are headed for some reward. What does reward mean? That we have accomplished things in our spiritual life. It says here, this is tremendous abundance around us that we often ignore. Acknowledge the prosperity around you, and you will soon harvest the rewards by being grateful for what you have, and you will be enriched. What does this mean? That we might think that we don't have nothing, but it's because we don't realize it. And when we realize it, then we will get more. But it has to do a lot with connecting with your feminine together. Connecting the source, meditate together. This is very good. And let's see what the Lenormand card, I looked at it before, and it's very powerful. It says, kind-hearted woman, extremely obliging. This means that you will connect with people that will want to do things for you, that will see you and say, wait a minute, I want to do this for you. Obliging woman. So with all this in perspective, this means that you are a very powerful pair, though you might have your differences. You need to work on the feminine divine in both of you, because each one of us has the feminine and the masculine. We need to work in that, okay? And we are connected to source. Apparently this whole community is getting visited by source.
That's not surprising, is it?
Yeah. Okay. Always work from the strength within, which is your ultimate dragon, which is, it says, strengthen stands in the power and wisdom. Rely on the knowledge you have from within, from your heart. Okay? All right. Okay. That was it. I hope that was pretty precise. Okay. Yeah.
We're gonna do one more, and then we're gonna have to kind of probably call it quits because I think I'm running down my Wi-Fi.
Okay.
I'm trying to see if Pam is still in here. and we'll do Panthers because I'm
Yeah,
freezing on my side. I don't know if y'all can see it freezing, but it's freezing on my side.
no, it's not freezing here. Panther is here.
She's here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aurora
Only-
says me.
Panthers. And then we'll go ready and
All right.
Aurora says
I'm
absolutely.
gonna stay on the whole long time anyway because I was having Wi-Fi issues. The reason I came on late. So we'll do her.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, but she's gonna go because she's having Wi-Fi issues. Yeah. She's having trouble with the Wi-Fi. All right.
I've had trouble with my Wi-Fi today.
Yeah.
Because y'all know I don't usually come on this late anyway.
Okay.
Late.
Yeah, it's like
I don't know what
9:30.
late is.
Yeah.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning, I think, where Patrick's at.
2:45.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
But I have had a sleep.
Hmm.
Or somebody woke me up.
Okay, I'll do Panther, and then inspirational will be for the next reading. That way we'll keep. Again, you see, I pull from the middle now, so it's impossible that the decks are made. The things are coming out, and then I'll do this one real quick, and then let me. There we go. And we're gonna do this one here. I love that name, Panther Paranorma.
That's a lovely name.
I wonder why she named it Panther. I work with a lot of cats. My dog was a feline characteristic, Basenji, related to Anubis. So I had that. Okay, we're set. How about that one? That was. Oh boy.
And Panther, I want you to come on and talk with me one day. I hope you got Zoom. If you don't, you want to download Zoom and come talk with me one day.
Okay. These are different cards for her. It says here, open your higher learning and wisdom. Opens you to your higher learning and wisdom. Crystal Yellow Dragon. Okay, the Crystal Yellow Dragon. Okay. It says here, expand your crown chakra for illumination. Walk the higher spiritual path. Then it says here, green and gold dragon from Sirius. Bring universal knowledge to your spiritual pathway. This is a green and gold dragon. Now what this does is it learn about spiritual technologies. And you're in the right space because you're learning all kinds of stuff, what dowsing is and what Lois does and what Alex does too. We all do everything, different things. It says learn about spiritual technology, be a transmitter of sacred knowledge. And then let me put this all together. It says here, silver lunar dragon. There's a connection with the lunar. Okay. It says here, bathe you in divine feminine light. Come into balance and practice peace, harmony, and cooperation. Expand your causal chakra. This came out in another one too. So what we're reading here today is, okay, yes. Apparently you're going to have a very strong awakening. Okay. And you're going to get energies coming in through your crown chakra. Okay. And it has to do around the lunar cycles. There's a full moon coming up soon.
Full moon coming
Okay.
up.
Yes. And then it says here, the juggler. The fairy is juggling things. Now, what does that represent, the juggler? This has to do with causal.
Is this for inspirational touch?
No, Panther.
Panther Paranormal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Johan was asking.
Yeah, the juggler says, life gives us an amazing amount of juggling to do. Requires a great deal of balance, flexibility, skill, good humor. Don't worry if you drop a ball or even all of them. Just start keeping only the balls you want and need. You will develop your own style and art of juggling. This means that you're going to want to do a million things. But what does it say? Do only what you can. Stop and focus on what you can hold at one time. And let's see what the Lenormand card. Oh, this is a nice one. It says here, stagnation, suspicion, conjecture, and action. This is why you're trying to juggle. And you know what it's causing? It's causing you to stand still, not want to do anything. But you're gonna, just because you fail in one thing and you succeed in the other, follow what you do best. Don't worry about it. Don't stop doing. Keep going forward, okay? Because you have a lot of this here. You have here higher spiritual path, sacred knowledge, and you're going to expand your causal chakra in the next lunar cycle. Okay, I hope that helped you out. Stop worrying.
Do what you can.
Yes. We want to embark in a lot of things at the same time sometimes. And I guess we'll finish with, do you have enough for the, well, we can finish.
Go ahead.
You think you have enough?
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and do inspiration.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, Panther, because I've been lurking on your stuff.
Have you? Oh dear.
And you look good with short or long hair, baby.
Oh yeah, inspirational. I think she looks beautiful the way her hair is. Yeah, she's. Oh, and Panther too. I think all of us are beautiful in our own way. I don't see anybody ugly. You kidding me, man? I look for the beauty within, and then the outside looks beautiful. Have you ever noticed that? You can take the ugliest bug, and because you like it, it looks beautiful. You know? Or you ever done that? You ever done that? Take something that looks ugly and learn to like it, and you watch it's gonna look beautiful.
That happens to me every time I look in the mirror.
Okay. That's a good one, Patrick. Many times we look at things and they look ugly only because we're not connected to it. Listen to that. We say things are ugly or nasty because how many times have you told someone, "Oh, I don't like that," and you never tried it?
But that's a judgment, isn't it? You shouldn't
judge.
Yeah.
You
shouldn't judge. Except.
I'll tell you.
Sometimes you really don't like it.
Yeah. But then you find out afterwards, you tasted it. Wow, really, I don't like this. Or, man, this tastes delicious. But yeah, I did that with this Asian fruit. Everybody says it's real spiritual. You should eat it. And when I tried it, there was nothing spiritual about the taste. and it stunk up my whole house. I'm sorry, I had to put the thing outside and then retire it. so so believe me, yeah, it's I'll give you an example. My wife didn't like green peppers, so I says I'll get you to like green peppers. I made this peppered steak with green peppers in it, and that pepper steak with that green pepper just churned around in that pot. After that, she never said no to it. So yeah, and then I used to do lamb chops, and her mom would make it with the game taste. So I removed the game taste out of it. My mom would make it, yeah, she said, and then I would make it without the game taste. I'd make it taste like pork chops. So she loved it after that. And then like that, I can go on down the line. We judge too quickly with our eyes and our nose what we smell. I can tell you a stinkiest fruit ever, and it tastes delicious. I bump into some fruit like that. They're really stinky, but when you taste it, the most delicious things ever. So it's just like I said, how you look at things in life.
Well, I
Uh,
haven't encountered a food like that yet.
you will.
Mm.
How about
Fine,
cheese? Cheese is another example. It can get really stinky.
Yeah,
I mean,
depends which cheese.
but when you
It
taste it, oh my goodness, it's
is I
delicious.
taste different cheese. It smell bad, it tastes bad.
Like for instance, I eat blue cheese a lot, and blue
Ah.
cheese is basically it has a real strong aroma, and my wife says it's stinky, and it's made with copper, so it's really good for you.
Hmm.
That's the blue in it. It's copper, so the blue comes out copper oxide.
Hmm.
So that's another cheese, but I refuse to eat Limburger though. No, no, no. That's okay. I guess this is very beautiful. Oh my goodness. All right. I hope you have your question in your mind. Uh, Glo-
Inspirational touch. Yeah,
Gloria,
Lori.
Gloria, right? Yeah.
No, Lori, I think. Lori.
Lori, Lori. Okay. I'm sorry. I misheard you a little while ago. Oh, wow.
Hey, Anna.
Hi,
Peace.
Anna.
Ganja.
I think you're connected with something very powerful, and you've known this for a while. Oh wow. You got the blue dragon from the Pleiades.
Hi.
Do you have a connection with the Pleiadians? Okay. It says here prepare you to accept source healing. This is the healing dragon. You see that energy? It's a healing from source. And then you have the air and water dragon. Helps you connect with higher frequencies. Air and water dragon. Very powerful. It says here, trust your intuition, develop your telepathic, psychic abilities, be open to enlightenment, express your inner song. If you ever know that the water creatures sing underwater, this is why air and water has an inner song. It's almost like you're ready and preparing yourself for to do angelic, if not have done already, angelic tones for channeling. Okay. And then you have the one of the beautiful dragons that says brings healing and cosmic abundance. The emerald dragon. It's full of a lot of emerald gems all around it. It's bathing in it. It's bathing in healing energy. So apparently, it says here, good fortune is coming. Let your thoughts support your divine perfection. Align with your fifth dimensional blueprint. This is to prepare you to ascension to the next planet. But all these cards indicate healing from within, not necessarily healing of our avatar, our body, but spiritual healing. You have access to many points from source, from within yourself, and you have that connection to source directly. Apparently, from your higher self, you're going to get a lot of indications. And then it says here, dream. Oh, this is very powerful, the dream one, which I love. I'll read it to you. And with this will give you some definition. It says, dream, imagine, find your heart's delight, then choose a dream to make it into a goal. Dream with energy and form behind them become goals. Do you have a dream that excites you? Make it real. All that healing is part of the dream making. It says you will dream, fulfill your goals. And let's define with the last one, the Letterman. How does this all fit together? It says a rich and wise man, faithful friend, efficacious, constant support. The universe supports you. Have you felt the universe supporting you? Source, the higher energy supporting you? That's what this is. It all works together. Okay? I hope that was clear enough for you.
And she says, this is all so powerful. Thank you very much. I'm crying tears of joy.
Oh, yeah, that was a very powerful reading. Yeah.
You've got a gift, Lazaro.
No, I don't.
Well, Anna wants a Hello Kitty tarot deck.
Hello Kitty. They have
Hi,
those.
Raven. Nice to see you here. Thanks for coming.
Wow.
I don't know that they make Hello Kitty tarot deck.
Yeah, I guess we're complete then.
Divine timing, what's better? Okay.
I wish I could stay on longer, guys. I really do. But my Wi-Fi, it just tear my pocket up.
Okay, sweetheart.
Yeah. I had problems with Wi-Fi too.
Yeah. No. That's good. Thanks for. We can do the same thing, but I don't have that problem with the Wi-Fi. I got unlimited, so we can do the same thing, just all four, but on my channel maybe one day. We just gotta get together.
Sure.
Well, make it happen.
Let's
no problem,
do it.
Catherine. Next time I'll get you on my show, girl. We'll talk a little bit. And I'm never gonna get Great Wolf on here because he never comes on no more. My goodness. I'm never gonna get the Great Wolf no more. He never comes in my chat no more. I don't know when I'm gonna be able to get my hands on him.
Yeah, good night, Celine.
But thank
Bye,
y'all.
everybody.
Thank
Love
y'all
you all.
for coming in. Thank you, Laz. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, everybody who came in. And hopefully I get this Wi-Fi thing together so we won't be having, well, I ain't gonna say have this problem because this is electronics. I don't really have control over how it works. It's just what it is. But thank y'all for coming.
See you soon.
Good night. I am love. We are love.
One love.
We are love.
Thank you.
Hey.
Bye.
Peace.